going from making romantic comedies to action-packed thrillers. That's exactly what director Michael Davis did in his new film, Shoot 'Em Up. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and I've had a chance to speak with the director himself and one of the actors, Stephen McCaddy. So thank you for joining us. First of all, can you tell us about your film, Shoot 'Em Up?
Shoot 'Em Up is all the cool things you can do with a gunfight. The movie starts with Clive Owen delivering a baby in the middle of a gunfight, and he ends up getting stuck with the infant, and it turns out the infant is the target of Paul Giamatti and all these assassins, and he has to sort of save the baby and solve the mystery, and it's got all the cool things you could do. There's a gunfight when he falls out of an airplane with bad guys coming out. It's wild, wild fun, and very funny as well.
And who do you play in the film?
I play Hammerson. Do I have a first name?
No, just Hammerson.
No, Hammerson. Yeah, head of Hammerson Enterprises. So I'm an arms dealer and a all-around good guy.
He's a guy that could basically compete with Paul Giamatti on screen, and the two of them basically play the two bad guys, and they're a hoot together. And Stephen was my #1 choice to play Hammerson.
How did you come about making this film?
I ended up writing the script, and then I animated out 15 minutes of the movie with hand-drawn sketches, 17,000 drawings, to create sort of an animated cartoon version of the whole movie. And I showed it to New Line Cinema, and they go, "Oh my God, this is like wild, great fun action." And then Clive Owen saw it and goes, "Wow, I want to be this guy doing all this crazy stuff." And somehow I was able to get the movie made.
How do you feel about all the violence in the movie? And do you think it's really such a big issue?
Can be, yeah. I know I get affected by it, but in this movie, I'm vastly entertained by it. It's all in your point of view on everything.
Violence is one of the most fun things to watch.
That part of it, you go right.
The movie is sort of a gunslinger fantasy. It's definitely escapist entertainment, and so the violence is sort of not taken seriously. The movie is kind of like a violent Looney Tune.
How does this movie compare to all the other films that you've done?
Well, all my other movies were teen romantic comedies, and I was allowed to sort of have this distinct voice that was a little bit twisted, a little bit of sexually informed humor, and I took sort of that kind of feeling and put it into Shoot 'Em Up.
You are the angriest man in the world.
If I remember right, you used to like it like that.
And there's also a great romance. Clive Owen falls in love with Monica Bellucci, and they sort of form this makeshift family when they're stuck with this baby. And so I think maybe the comparison is there's romance as well in all my movies.